Welcome to Meditation Tuesday. As always, it is so great to be with you. Thank you for being here. Tonight, I will be sharing with you two simple exercises to support you to speak your truth. And the simple exercises are going to be involving, of course, some breathing and intentionally working with our chakras, working with the chakras in pairs to support ourselves to express our truth, whether we feel unsafe or we're going to maybe unsafe to express our feelings, or feel unsure or insecure about expressing our thoughts. We're going to be just doing some simple intentional breathing exercises to, of course, incorporate into your daily routine so that it's just easier for you to be more connected to your authenticity and express yourself, because it is the most important thing in the universe for you to feel supported to be yourself. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is breathing in to our heart center and exhaling out our mouth, out the throat. So just doing some practice rounds, breathing in to the heart chakra, into the chest, and then pierce your lips together as you blow out the air. So continue to breathe into the heart center and exhale out the throat, out the mouth. And continue to do that breathing. I'm going to share a little bit more about what we're doing. So our chakras are like filtration systems that support ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally. The chakra is Sanskrit for wheels of light. And so you can just imagine that this fan almost swirling, filtering out past feelings, as well as filtering in supportive energy in the environment. And oftentimes, when we get our throats blocked to express our truth, it can be because we have a disconnect to our heart chakra. So keep breathing into the heart chakra and exhaling out the throat, out the mouth. And oftentimes we can get blocked to speak our truth, especially if we have our feelings that we need to express and we don't know what the response will be from a loved one, a partner, a family member, a friend. We might be afraid that we're going to hurt their feelings. And so by breathing in to the heart center and then exhaling out the throat, out the mouth, it's like you're allowing your expression to be filtered through compassion and love. And so as I learned how to speak my truth, I came up with the saying, the mantra that if I'm speaking from my heart, anything that comes from love is truth and meant to be spoken. So if you're ever feeling blocked to express, especially your feelings, it is so important for us to express our feelings and have hard conversations. And by breathing in to the heart and exhaling out the throat, out the mouth, we are building the bridge between our love, our heart center, and our expression in our throat chakra. And just a couple more things about this breathing exercise is that if it feels really good, it means you need to keep doing it because there's a little bit of a disconnect between your heart chakra and your throat chakra, and you're building that bridge with your breath. So if it feels good, keep doing it, bringing it into your daily life. And just relax your breathing for a moment. Because sometimes too, we overly express ourselves, where we share maybe more information than we wish we did sometimes. And that too is connected to our heart center, and that we are just looking to express our love and establish connection, and we just can blurt out everything about us because we're so excited. And then we might, sometimes regret it or not enjoy the response that we're receiving or how we feel after we say it. And so, if that is something that you have a pattern of doing, you can switch the breathing. So, breathing in to the throat and exhaling out the heart. It's like you're metabolizing the excitement you have, filtering it through that amazing wheel of light of the heart chakra so that you feel a little bit more grounded and a little bit more centered to know what you'd like to speak and share and what you'd like to keep to yourself. Because we sometimes have moments that are meant for us they're just meant for us alone. So you can relax your breathing. And just a couple more things to share about the exercise, the first easy exercise for connecting and opening up your ability to speak your truth. If you didn't feel anything, okay, it can sometimes take a little bit of practice to activate the chakras. And what my favorite thing about the chakras is that they know they're there. So perhaps just taking 10 breaths into your heart chakra and then coming up and taking 10 breaths into the throat is a really great way to start as you build up that bridge, that pathway to connecting your heart, which is right below the throat, to again speak your authenticity, speak with compassion, speak your beautiful truth. And so the next exercise, the second exercise, we're going to be working with our sacral chakra, our lower belly, and the throat. Okay, so let's just start by taking a few breaths into the belly and going at your own rhythm. You need to take a little bit more of a pause, allow yourself to do that. It's so important when we begin to drop in that we listen to our intuition. We follow what our body is telling us to do, right? And so there we are. I lost the connection for a moment there on Instagram. Bringing our breath into our belly, just coming down deeper into the sacral chakra. And oftentimes when we feel blocked to speak our truth because we don't speak our truth because we're afraid that we're not going to be able to express our thoughts correctly. Sometimes at our work or again in any sort of conversation with a colleague or a loved one, we can stop ourselves from expressing ourselves because we think we're going to get it wrong. We're not going to be smart. We might be shamed from it. And please add to whatever story comes to you if you're resonating with what I'm speaking about. And this can be because we have experienced some wounding. Oftentimes it's from when we're little and we express ourselves and we don't get the response that we're looking for. And we can get shamed oftentimes. And so we make up stories. We end up making blocks that tell us to not speak our truth, not speak our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, because we're afraid we're going to be bad or be wrong or be punished for it. And so what's beautiful about the chakras is just by breathing in to the belly, and then we're going to come up and exhale out the throat, it begins to clear out those stuck emotions for us. Okay? And so just breathe now. Let's just do the breathing together as we breathe into the sacral chakra. And then coming up exhaling out the throat, exhaling out the mouth, and now breathing at your own pattern. And again, noticing how you feel. If it feels really juicy and yummy, bring this into your daily routine to continue to build that bridge between your emotional self, that inner child, which is held in our sacral chakra, and expressing our authenticity, our truth out of our throat chakra. And again, with just awareness and with a little bit of practice, they'll start to drop in. And the balancing it is more immediate than long-term. However, don't hold any expectations. Just know that by breathing in this manner into the sacral chakra, into the lower belly, you can even poof out your belly. And then exhaling out the throat, you're doing the work. You're building a deeper connection with yourself for greater harmony and love. And then just taking a pause, bring your hands down to your thighs if you like. And notice how you feel. And notice too, if there's a little inclination where you want to breathe into the throat, kind of inhaling like a straw, and then coming down and exhaling out the belly. Just switching the rhythm. Again, noticing what feels good to you. As again, we're just harmonizing and supporting the throat chakra to be able to open up so you can express yourself easily and authentically, and so you feel safe, which is the most important thing. And then now just bring your breathing to a natural rhythm. And for the next steps, bring this breathing into your daily living, just starting with the awareness. And again, just like the heart connection to the throat, if you don't really feel anything when you breathe into the sacral chakra and the throat, start by taking 10 breaths into the belly, and then taking 10 breaths into the throat, building that bridge, building that connection, supporting the throat chakra to speak its truth. And two, this is a really great exercise. These are great 2 exercises to share with the children, with our youth. Because again, the chakras are very powerful, very wise. And by just teaching our children to breathe in this manner, it'll be so much easier for them to just naturally express themselves as they go throughout their ages and building this new earth that we're all creating together. So that is it for this meditation. As always, thank you for taking the time to be here with me, with all of us. It is beautiful. Thank you for taking the time for yourself to become stronger and more resilient, to be all that you are. As always, please let me know that you participated in this meditation by giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps me know who watched, and I always love to hear your comments and your feedback or what you've learned or any insights, as this is an open conversation and a beautiful meditation. So thank you again. Many blessings and namaste.